talk about the concerns by many Ugandans who are out there, especially in the Middle East, who don't think like the country cares about them, especially in the Middle East, that is the Gulf region. There've been concerns about the reactions on, labor externalization. Government is shouting out on the remittances that are coming into the country, while we see our girls leaving Uganda to go abroad. They are tortured, some of them. I mean, we've had horrendous stories.
Why do they keep going?
But you have to care because they...
Why do they keep going?
Because you have failed them. You're not giving them jobs as a government.
Why do they keep going?
Because they don't have what to do.
Yes, but why do you keep...
And it's a job of the government to provide employment.
But not to protect them in their homes, where they go and serve. The government cannot be able the homes to protect them. That's why you should not go in the first place.
But you have failed them. You're not giving them jobs as government.
We have not failed them.
The people who go outside...
There is a lot of opportunity in Uganda if you so look for. This Uganda is gifted with miles and miles of land which everybody can tilt, and miles of land for people to farm, and so many other opportunities to look for. The only solution to unemployment in Uganda is not Saudi Arabia. And if the girls so know that there is danger in Saudi Arabia, why do they go there?
Because they have failed.
Do they have to?
Because you have failed them.
Then if you choose go, they go voluntarily, knowing that there's a possibility that they'll be in danger. They shouldn't be going there.
But you have embassies there to protect them. They're Ugandans.
It is not that. It is, we only give consular services, not do protection. Who said the embassy is supposed to protect people? If I may say.
The embassy is supposed to look out for Ugandans.
Protect?
Protect could be part of it.
How?
I mean, if an American is in trouble, what will happen?
They'll get consular services. The Americans don't send troops to protect them in homes here.
They don't send troops, but
they do what?
They do something to ensure that they are citizens.
Give me an example.
I mean,
give me an example.
The basketball player who was arrested in Russia.
What did they do?
What happened? They exchanged.
They did what?
They did exchange a top Russian prisoner with him. And it was a concern because they had to bring them back home. What I'm trying to drive at, Honorable Kello-Oryem, is that
my advice,
Foreign Affairs has the responsibility
let me advise you
on protecting Ugandans
let me tell you my
in
position.
the Middle East.
My advice is anybody who so chooses to go in this place, my advice is don't go. Because the expectations are too high as to what the government of Uganda can do. And Uganda government doesn't have the capacity. Your expectations are too high that if you get into problems, we will jump into action, a SWAT team will come, pick you up, and buy a business class ticket and bring you in. It won't happen. My advice to every single girl, you know the stories, you know what's happening there, stay at home.
So what you're saying is that you're on your own. What you're telling Ugandans is that you're on your own.
That's what I'm telling you. That's what have I told you just now? Shall I repeat it? You have heard those stories, you girls. You know what is alleged to be happening there. So rather than taking the risk, stay at home. Because your expectations are too high as to what the government of Uganda can and those embassies can do and give you, which you don't have the capacity, unfortunately. So rather than put yourself in that position, stay at home.